Good evening, YouTube. What's going on? What's happening? Okay. I've been told by married men recently, two different ones recently, not to get married. And I'm like, what? Yo, you married? Thought you liked it. And, from what it seems from the outside looking in, it seems like you all were walking together. Well, you all were walking together and talking and getting along, holding hands and everything else. And he said, no, man, but that's just the good times. And that's a short period of time. He said, you don't see when we're in the house arguing into it, or you don't see when we're just not getting along. He said, but overall, he said they have more hard, bad times than they having good. It started off as good, but then it just got to the point where they're having more bad times than good. And he said, the stuff that you hear on YouTube and see, like with these guys, what married men go through, and they tell you don't get married, and the reason why, because the people change. He said it's true. Which I can believe. I believe that. He said, yeah, it's true, man. People change. And you got to think, though, people change every 5 years. Every 10 years for sure, but every 5 years, that's another person. Every 10 years is a drastic change. Every 5 years is a change, but every 10 years is a drastic change. It's a major change in the person. Usually. Some people still stuck in the same world, but they got arrested development. But anyway, he said, man, don't do it. Don't get married. He said, you're going to miss out. He said, it takes away your freedom. Things you want to do, you're not going to be able to do. You're going to have to compromise and stuff. And this is your life. You got to compromise with. Those dreams, some of those dreams are going to be on hold because you just can't do it. You're not going to have time to do it. You're going to have to fulfill their needs and do what they want you to do. And he was like, just don't do it, man. Trust me. He said, you're doing great right now. You got a home. You got your car. You got your nice stuff. Stay by yourself. Stay single. These were married men. The other married guy said he deals with a lot of I don't know if he's just insecure or his wife really is cheating and stuff, and I don't know. But he said you got to deal with that. And then he said you have to deal with them possibly taking half of your stuff. And he said you got to think about the age you are. At 40 some years old, all what you accomplished, she's gonna walk away with half of that. Sometimes all of it. You be starting over from scratch at 40 some years old, and you're closer to retirement age. You're not gonna be able to retire the older you get and do that. You may have to prolong your retirement because they walking away with half of it. So he said, man, you got to definitely be careful with this, with marriage. But he said, I recommend you just don't do it. Stay by yourself. Be the man that the married guys envy. Be the man that he actually said, be the man that the married women sleep with. Be that guy. He said, don't be the guy that's worried about who she's sleeping with, chasing behind her, trying to, make sure she's right and trying to keep everything together for the family. He said, you got it great. You got it good. You're in good shape, man. He was like, you're a decent looking man. That's what they were telling me. You're a decent looking man, decent height, you're 5'9", you're average height, you got a nice physique, you're not overweight. Like, no, don't give up your freedom. That just don't do it. And I think about this sometimes. Every time I wake up in the morning, I think, do I want to give up my freedom? I got peace of mind here in this house. I get up out of my bed and I got peace of mind. I don't know if I want to give this up. I'm loving it here. And but yeah, married men are telling me that, and that's sad. There's a lot of married men who are unhappy. And I guess the women may be too. Maybe they are unhappy with their husbands. Maybe the same thing. I had women tell me that, stay by yourself. I had women years ago told me, like, man, you probably better off just staying by yourself. You don't want to be bothered. You just don't know what people go through when they are in the house together. You never know what goes on behind those closed doors. You don't know what's going on behind those walls. Neighbors way down the street, I've seen them argue before and get into it. I'm like, what in the world? I mean, they was like into it. I thought the police would have to be called, but it didn't get that far. But anyway, I'm like, do I want to be bothered with that? Do I want to have to go through that? I don't think I want to be bothered. I just don't. And I don't know if it's just even worth it nowadays. And we were trying to sit down and one of the guys, me and them got together. We were sitting down and think about this marriage, like the benefits of marriage for a man, or the benefits of marriage and why exactly you have to do it. And, it's like, you can have a girlfriend and just be it. Have your own space and she got her own place, but, but I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. Go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to this channel. And comment down below and let me know what you think about this. But married men have told me not to get married. But tell me what you guys think about this. I know I can do whatever I want to do if I want to do that, but I just probably just haven't met the right. I know I haven't met the right person yet, but still, I don't know if I even want to do it. Sometimes you can meet the right person and things go south. You know, you definitely need to have the right belief, the same beliefs. She's gonna have to be a God-fearing woman. You know, that's a deal breaker if they're not. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that subscription button. And we're going to keep rocking. Until next time, I'll see you next video.